Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's see what's coming. Anything going on around you. Could be new love, existing relationships, past loves, whatever Spirit wants to share with me. I will put your playlist in the description below. This will be a channeled message. For those of you that are new to my channel, I am a psychic medium and professional love and life coach. I will put all of my contact information below for private readings. But let's enjoy your reading, my Taurus. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. What do you have for my Taurus, Spirit? What do you want them to know? What do you want them to know? I'm listening for you now. Security. You are safe and secure with your partner and your relationship is harmonious. I want security. I want to feel secure. I want to know that you're not going anywhere. I've got healing. This relationship is about healing emotional wounds from my past. And I have release. It is time to let go of the past relationship so you can welcome your true love. And that's something that we all work on. Even though you haven't been with that person for a long time, sometimes you're like, oh God, that's been over forever. There's still this sometimes, bottom of the deck, there's a pining, a longing. You are pining for someone who may not be available right now for you, or you have chosen to move on, or they've chosen to move on, but you still have thoughts about that person. And I don't know, sometimes whether you want them back or not, it doesn't matter. It's just this like, I wish that I wasn't thinking about them as much as that I do, but we all have a tendency to do that. If you feel like you're obsessing over somebody, then ask Spirit to help remove those thoughts. Usually it means that that other person is thinking about you. That's why they keep popping into your head. So you could have somebody out there that's longing for you, literally, like they haven't gotten over you. I have a 6 of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Page of Swords. And I have a 3 of Cups. I have some good news. This journey's been a long time. I feel like you're a giver. I feel like you are willing to give and put a lot of time and energy into a connection. And I do feel like you want that in return. Okay. The first thing that came into me was this sense of somebody ready to, I don't know, reach out to you, call you, talk to you. Maybe we're excited to hear about that person. Maybe we've been waiting to hear from that person. We were hoping that they would reach out. That is how it's coming into me. It's almost like, am I going to go out with this person this weekend? Am I going to have a date with them soon? But Spirit knows that you have a hard time with, I'm always giving. I'm always the one who gives. I'm always the one who reaches out. I'm always the one that does the work. And they're going to send you somebody who actually reaches out to you. All right. They're going to send you somebody that's going to be a little bit more even, a little bit more fair is how I feel. So we've got somebody coming into our life. I have a devil. Maybe you've had somebody in the past that, I don't know, held you back. It was like a constant struggle. I was always felt like I had to like drag this person along with me because they had their own issues or problems or something like that. So if that's lingering in the back of your head, usually what happens is Spirit brings you somebody that's like the opposite of that person, because you've already learned your lesson by being with somebody that it wasn't healthy for you to be with that person. It wasn't a give and take relationship. So Spirit has removed that from your life already. And we're going to bring you somebody that you really can communicate with. Look at this, a Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody that I can really connect to is how I feel. All right. I mean, not every relationship. I'm hoping this is a great physical relationship also, but this may be a great friendship. This may be like we have so much in common. I can't believe how much in common we have. This may be a connection where we stay up all night talking because we can't get enough of each other, or we spend hours and hours and hours on the phone with each other because it's just fun and new and exciting, and they just hold our attention. So I have a feeling whoever this person is, that it is somebody I really want to get to know. I'm going to go with these jumpers. I'm going to go with these 3 jumpers. They all flipped over at the same time. I've got love, the number 17, could be the 17th of the month, 17 days. Love surrounds all your connection. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. So, yeah, you put your energy out there. Like, I'm a giver. Your spirit sharing with me, you're a giver. No doubt in my mind, you're a giver. And you don't want to be the one that keeps getting taken advantage of or taken for granted. You don't mind giving your love. You don't mind opening up your heart, but you want to feel like somebody's doing it for you too. And that's really important. So we're finally meeting our match that makes us feel that way. I'm going to go into this angel card next because I like the number 2, of course. There's 2 of you in this relationship. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on this spiritual journey. So maybe this was heavenly sent. Maybe these angels were sent to you. Maybe this person gives you a nickname and calls you Angel. I don't know. But there's this sense of there's 2 of us in this connection. It's not this sense of I'm pulling somebody along, which is kind of how I feel like was in the past relationship for some of you. And then the good news is this love, not only is it giving, but this love is going to turn into a proposal. Okay. This love could turn into, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I've never had this kind of a connection with anybody. I have never felt the way that I'm feeling for anyone, the way that I feel for you. And it could be as simple as that conversation piece, that feeling of, I can tell you anything, Spirit just said. So if that, yeah, bottom of the deck, thank you, Spirit. This is going to be a marriage. This is going to be a marriage. So if that's something that some of you would like, you're attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. You know what? I'll take it, right? You know, for some of you, this is what you've been waiting for. They keep going back to this feeling of, I don't want to be taken advantage of. I don't want to be taken for granted. I want to be able to give like 100% to somebody. And I want to feel like they're giving it back. So I feel like spirits, I know I'm harping on this, but I feel like that's a big part of your reading today and a big part of this message, that whoever they're putting in your life certainly is not going to take you for granted. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. They want to make this official. Okay. So there's something going on there. It's like, I'm in it. I'm in it for the long run. That there's definitely something. 2 of Wands. I'm only seeing the future with you. I love that. 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Okay. Now this just came into me as they have moved on from somebody else. All right. They have made the choice that you are the one that they want to be with. All right. They may have had to take a break from, I don't know, this connection. They may have had to, some of you, they may have pushed you away initially. They may have said, I can't do this until I make a choice, until I make a decision. But I feel like they came to a conclusion in their mind that they can't deny this connection. They can't deny that you guys make a great couple. You make a great team. They could see a future with you. And they want to move on, with their life. Like they're tired of being kind of in limbo. They're tired of waiting. They're tired of I don't know, just kind of going through the motions. I'm going to say it that way. Maybe they're with somebody that they just feel like they're just putting in time as opposed to looking forward to being with that person, enjoying being with that person. So they may have pushed you away to end something else. They may have said, I need to kind of have some unfinished business, would be another way to say it. And then they come to you. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I have something to offer. This person has something to offer. I want it to be done the right way. I want it to be done. I want to be honest with you. I want it to be done the right way. Something like that. Ace of Pentacles. Like, I don't know. You're the one is how that just came into me. You're the one. This person may have had to, maybe when you entered into their life, they weren't expecting you to come into their life. Maybe they have some strings attached to somebody else. I don't know if it's a third party situation. I'm not feeling that. But they have some unfinished business that they need to just say, I'm moving on from once and for all, to not leave somebody else hanging with hope or waiting. They just don't want to treat somebody that way. So I wouldn't be surprised if they are saying to you, I've got some things that I have to take care of. I have the number 11, a whip, doing it again, snapped, anger, repetitive, repeating a repetitive cycle. Now, I had that devil card earlier. If you had in your past a relationship that was verbally abusive or controlling, or they were narcissistic or something like that, painful, Spirit just said. This connection is totally different. Totally different. This is somebody who wants a future with you, wants a life with you. They're not putting you in a connection that would ever harm you, Spirit said, that would ever hurt you, would ever even, I don't know, raise their voice to you. So if that's something that concerns you, like I've been in that before, I can't ever go back there. I can't ever have anybody talk to me that way again. They're promising that that is not what's going to happen. All right. They're putting you with somebody who's an emperor, who has their act together. Okay. They're removing all of that stuff. They're restoring harmony in your life. They're purging all of those feelings. And look, 1111. All right. You've awakened. You've changed. Right? You're not attracting the same kind of person that you had before. So if somebody hurt you in the past, for those of you that had quote unquote some kind of abusive relationship, controlling relationship, you've removed that energy. That negative energy is no longer in your life. So it's no longer your concern. Okay. You have survival instincts. You do. All right. You have a tendency to, like, I can survive anything. So your first thought is, I don't want anybody ever to hurt me again. And Spirit doesn't want that for you either. Trust me. Spirit wants somebody that is your equal, that is fair to you, that is open and honest with you. So when this person said to you, I have some unfinished business, and they pushed you away, or they just said, give me a chance, give me some time to work things out, you probably thought you were getting yourself into another kind of situation where this person was going to kind of control the timeline, or, be in charge of this relationship. And that's not the case at all. This person wants to have a clean slate in order to be able to give you their undivided attention. That is what's going on. A mind, a moon, mind, consciousness. Okay, the space between the inner and the outer worlds, an inner knowing, past life knowledge, your intuition, your high priestess. Nothing is more powerful than your own inner voice. Nothing is more powerful than your own intuition. So when this person comes into your life, if they've already come into your life, you ask yourself, do I trust this person? They shared with us already that you can talk to this person about anything. You can share your feelings with this person about anything, right? So what's your intuition saying? Your intuition should be saying, this is amazing. Enjoy the journey. Look at you. Okay. They're putting a map ahead of you. They're putting a journey ahead of you. They're putting a person in front of you that's saying, we're going to start this path. We're going to start this journey. Give me a chance to have a clean slate. Give me a chance to, have this unresolved business. Discovering the truth. You stand in the light of the truth. Whoever this is wants to be 100% upfront with you. They're probably going to say right out of the gate, I'm not in a committed relationship, but I have somebody in my life that, yeah, we go back and forth, and she'd like to have more. He'd like to have more. But I need to let them know that I want to be with you exclusively. And that's when things change. That's when things shift. And then they start to put all of their energy into you, and they focus on you and only you. Lie back, rest, and relax. Spirit just wants you to just let this unfold. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. I have feelings for you. I'm falling in love with you. I want to make it happen faster. I want to know what the ending is, ending of the book, right? But it is an incredible sense of just enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey is how I feel. Let's see what else they say. My Taurus. What do we got? Whoa, we have jumpers. I'll take jumpers. The 4 of Wands. Yeah, the journey's going to lead us to a commitment. I have a 2 of Pentacles. There's that back and forth energy. They have to. I wish that everybody came to us with a clean slate. I wish everybody didn't have other relationships that they had been talking to, or friends with benefits, or somebody that's just been kind of in and out of their lives over the years. That's hard to get a clean slate. But what we want is the person who says, I recognize that you're the person I want to be with. I recognize you even as my soulmate, as the person I want to be with. I recognize you as the person I want to spend my life with. Okay. So let me do what I have to do so that I can be with you. Let me do what I have to do so I can be with you. All right. And then it's your turn. Then you have their undivided attention, and that feeling of you being such a giver that you are going to get it back tenfold. All right. Don't be afraid to give to this person. Don't be afraid to give your heart to this person. Don't be afraid to, I guess, fall in love with them, because they're going to be there for you. They are. It's going to be great. We're going to be on an incredible journey. So this is a new love. This is new experiences. Let's get this guy. I'm listening to my intuition, right? What's your intuition saying? Maybe they're listening to their intuition. You're listening to your. Either way, our souls are saying, we want to be together. We found each other. Don't let this go, right? Our souls start to talk to each other, and, here we are. I want a commitment with you. I do. I want a commitment with you. I finally have found you. I adore you. I want to be with you. I have wanted you from the moment I met eye contact with you, however you want to say it. And I know we're going to be together. All right. So sometimes we just know. Spirit's like, trust that inner knowing that I give you. Trust that those messages that I send you, that I want to be with you. So it's going to be beautiful. I love you. I love you. No doubt in my mind, this person's going to fall madly in love with you. Divinely guided. We don't fall in love with everybody we meet. I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, it's almost a joke, right? Like you could line up 1,000 people and go, there's nobody in that line that I would want to be with, right? But that one person that's divinely guided to us, that's divinely sent to us, that is the one. That is the person that we are supposed to be. I love what Spirit just said to me a moment ago, that our souls found each other. Our souls are talking to each other. That's a true soulmate connection. This is a new beginning. However it starts, whatever we have to do to get there, whoever has to clear their plate first or make some adjustments. But all we know is that we found each other and we're ready to start this incredible journey. One more of these, please, Spirit. How cute. This person is going to want you. They want to marry you. I'm convinced. I'm convinced whoever this is, they are going to want to be with you. All right. I just want to do a couple of things for you. Let me just grab a couple of clues. Let's get a couple of initials since it is a new beginning. Let's just see if any of these connect to you with your person, if you've met somebody, or if this person's coming. Keep your eyes open. I have the letter U. Trustworthy. I always see this card as it's not the mouth, it's their smile. They have a great smile. Maybe you notice they have great teeth. Teeth are important. Independent, smart. I have short. I don't know. Maybe you're short too. Maybe you both about the same height. People are going to message me and say, I don't want short. You don't get to decide who you fall in love with, Taurus. You don't. You take the gift from God. I have the letter A. I have a Y. I have a J and a B. That almost came in like a nickname. Okay, like one of those nicknames that has like it's two initials, something like that. If somebody has like a nickname, they use their initials, but like, I don't know, their name is James, but everybody calls them JB or AJ, or like there's those names that have those kind of nicknames to them. Let's see what sign they are. Spirit, what sign are they? My Taurus. They could be an Aries. They could be a Cancer. They could be a Scorpio. All right, we'll take those. All right, we're just getting a couple of clues today. So I want to go into some of my hand-channeled messages. Let's see what these guys say. Any clues, Spirit, about my person? Any clues about my person for my Taurus? What do you have for me today? Weekends away. Ooh, they like to travel. They want to take you away for the weekend. They like to make money. Maybe they're good at their job. Maybe they're making a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe they treat you to weekends away. They have light-colored hair. Medium to light-colored hair. Okay, I'll take that. Medium to light-colored hair. They have a t-shirt collection. Maybe they wear t-shirts all the time. Maybe they have their favorite t-shirts, like don't touch my t-shirts. They could be a night owl. Maybe they like to stay up, play on the computer, watch movies, play games. I don't know. Advanced education. Okay. They could have a gray car, dark colored car, black car, dark colored car, gray car, black car. Okay, dark colored car. Keep that in mind. And they're a foodie. So those are just some clues. And they like to work out. Spirit said they like to work out. That's good. Maybe you're going to meet them at the gym. Maybe you like to work out. Let's see when they're coming. Let's see if they'll give me any clues about when they're coming. Your souls are connecting, okay? This is a soul connection. That is what I want you to focus on. These are just clues. These are just the highlight, It's just the sense of it doesn't matter, because once our souls start to talk to each other, that's when we fell in love. that is when like the magic happened, right? That's when the journey began. So there we go. Out of time. I've been waiting for this person. They're out of time. They better show up, right? They better show up. Time to work. Now, I don't know. I had that workout a second ago. Maybe you meet at the gym. Time to work out, right? Time to work out. Maybe we meet at the gym. Time to work. Okay. January. January's not that far away. January's not that far away for my person. Maybe my person's coming in January. Stay away from the people that, out of time, wasted time. Now, this could be in connection to somebody that has been attached to you. They've been wasting your time. Maybe you're the one who has to clean your plate and get rid of somebody. Keep that in mind. Somebody that's been wasting your time because you want to allow this soulmate energy to come in. After a big change, sometimes when we release somebody who shouldn't be in our life, then the perfect person does come into our life. That happens all the time. If I hadn't ended this relationship with so-and-so, I would never have met you, so keep that in mind. Could be a big change in one of your lives. And unexpectedly, I love that. I'm going to take that because it's almost a sense of, I had to make some changes. I had to push somebody away. I had to walk away. I had to save myself. Maybe there's something going on like that with some of you. And then no sooner did I take care of that than this amazing connection comes into my life. They come in unexpectedly. This is an amazing soul connection. This is somebody that I just can't get enough of. And I could talk to about anything. That is what I loved about what they shared with us today. So we're going to put this out into the universe, my Taurus. We are going to ask Spirit to guide you and bring you this love. Claim it, own it, tag it, comment below, all that good stuff. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button if you'd like to join us. And if you'd like to book a one-on-one reading with me, a love and relationship reading with me, go to my website. That's Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com, and I will put that in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading.